Hello. Today, documents such as invoices need to be validated manually. This is because businesses have no trusted PKI system. We have developed a solution where we can let a trusted third party, like the Chamber of Commerce, step in for this trust. Think about it as a trusted digital version of the yellow pages. We are mintBlue, a decentralized cloud provider, and we've done a sprint with Sphereon, a digital identity provider, to solve this issue. So let's dive in. Here you can see a reference implementation that can be embedded into any platform or application. It is a single interface to call every function efficiently. We're going to create a new authenticated invoice. So we're selecting a PDF to upload, and we're going to encrypt the payload to a recipient. But first we need to find a recipient key. And where can we find that? For this, we have a verified business identity registry. Here you can see all verified credentials issued by trusted third parties. So let's have a look at Acme. First thing you can see is that Acme is a verified company, and it's been verified by the Dutch Chamber of Commerce. You can see the company credential below with all the relevant information. Directly under the company name, you can see the address, and we can use that address to encrypt information directly to that organization in a trusted manner. Next, we can see pinned credentials. These are credentials that a company has highlighted, such as a B Corporation certificate or an ISO certificate for security. Next we have a widget to authenticate assets. So imagine you find something online or in the physical space, and we can authenticate if this company has truly issued that asset or not, to see if it is a real or a fake asset. Below, we can see an activity list of assets. Depending on your role and access permissions, we can see certain information, like invoices and certificates. Next, we see company activity. Here we can see if new employees have been hired, new directors are assigned, and certain roles and access rights. Next to it, we see claim activity. This is what third parties have issued about this company. So for instance, B Corp or the ISO security certification. We can even change the view into a network graph, where we can see how Acme BV has a B Corp certificate and a KVK credential, but these have been issued again by the B Corporation and the Dutch Chamber of Commerce. And we can all click through and see all these organizations and profiles independently. But for today, let's copy the address of Acme BV, because we need that to send an authenticated invoice. So here we're pasting in the key, and we're sending the transaction. Now we're presented with a QR code to verify our identity with a digital identity wallet. This QR code asks us to share our Dutch Chamber of Commerce credential that has been issued by the Chamber of Commerce. We're sharing the credential, and the transaction has been signed successfully. Now let's look at Acme BV. So Acme BV has a project with received invoices. Let's have a closer look. We can see a received invoice has been registered, and we see that the verified sender has a check mark. The trust provider has been the Dutch Chamber of Commerce, and we see all the authenticated company details, like the Dutch Chamber of Commerce number and the name of the sender. We can open the invoice as we want. So now we can import this invoice into our bookkeeping. Thank you for listening.